Hey, what's up guys? D&M Freediving first video, and today we're about to discuss fins and how they work and why you should buy carbon fiber. Alright, so first off, we talked to my good friend Steven here. He used to use just plastic fins, and I convinced him, subtly of course, to get these brand new wonderful C4 Blue Tech Flap Hypertex. And Steve, just explain a little bit of the differences you see when you switch from plastic to these.
Definitely night and day difference. When I first tried these on, as soon as they touched the water, I could feel the difference. Less wear and tear on my foot. Also, I get a great movement in the water with it. Very steady motion. These are great fins. I'll probably have these for a long time before I change it. I just might change out the foot pockets, and that's about it.
Yeah, if you notice on, let's take a quick look. If you pan in closely on these, most C4, you can tell by the weave that they're using a lot of carbon fiber, also known as pan. It's the general name of what people go with carbon grading. And you can see how large the squares are here. And you also see on the Falcons here, the squares are a little smaller, but you can see that they're very large. Now here, if we go to our dumpster, we'll show you a little something different. This is what I used to kick a long time ago. If you look at these guys here, you can't even see the squares. Like look, here's a chessboard. Can you show me the chessboard on this one? I don't think so. That's the difference. And look at the snap on this.
Clearly see the difference.
Nice and rigid. Look at this. A little slow. You know, nothing wrong being slow, but we aren't turtles. You know?
You'll get a great kick with these, guaranteed. And I haven't tried these yet.
These are the differences, and this one has a little more angle. This one does not. And every fin is comparable to the person who's,
Yeah, it's to your preference.
To your preference. I use these ones here. These are the Mustangs. You can see these. All C4 have an amazing pop. Look at that. That's pop locking and dropping. Look at that thing.
I mean, the less effort you use, the less oxygen you're using, and the longer you can stay down.
And you see these have very large rails. These are very good for going directly up and down the water column, not so much if you're trying to traverse back and forth. So here's a new Martin's Panic fin. I mean, look at that. And this is only a 25. So I mean, it's an amazing fin. And look how wide those chessboards are. That thing is amazing. You could literally, rope to night 5, whatever you want to say. And here you go. You have this is also a decent fin. This is a fiberglass fin, but you can see that this fiberglass has almost as much pop as that deep apnea one. And this is fiberglass, and this is supposedly carbon fiber. So you can clearly see the differential between the C4 blades and the lesser version. It's night and day. And it really comes down to, people need to really be more coherent in knowing when buying fins, because a lot of people are just trying to sell you fins. We really are not. We're here trying to sell you the best fin for what you're doing. And everyone, should know that before buying fins, especially if you're going to invest $500 to $600 on a fin. And it's very important that, you do so and read up and learn. And learn the differences when you're going fin shopping, because you don't want to, some people just like to collect them. We have a nice collection here. We just do that for fun.
And the interchangeable foot pockets.
Yeah, and also a big thing too is the foot pockets. A lot of people think, oh, every foot pocket is the same. Not really, because every company goes and makes the rubber from different places. So, like this Omer Millennium foot pocket is probably the most abrasive one I've ever used. I have scars reminding me why not to use it. And he's actually going to switch over here to the Pathos, which come pretty much standard with the Martin's Panic. It's a really nice, very nice rubber. And the Omer Stingray, they got a little smarter on this one, and it's much less abrasive. That's why the Stingray came after the Millennium. And then the Mustang foot pocket is actually like a shoe. You notice this is much different than most. It's actually mounted on top. So it actually, when you're kicking, most of the work goes right into the blade. But in the general foot pocket, it goes right into it. I preferably like this because for me, I have more weaker legs, so when I use this, it really makes my technique show much better than if you have very weak legs. You'll have a pigeon toe, or you may have some other problems that you'd see, and this is why I use this foot pocket. I like it, it's very comfortable.
Corrects your diving.
Yeah, corrects your diving, like you said. And it's just very comfortable, and I don't even tighten it. It comes with things to tighten it, but I like it. It fits perfectly. A lot of people like to wear socks. I don't even get blisters from these because how nice they are. But yeah, basically, you know, guys, check us out on D&M Freediving. We'd love any support. You guys come out and hit us up, and you know, hopefully we'll do some business with you soon.